All right, everybody, welcome to the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship here at Frisco, Texas. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool. I'm here with Eugene Lee, co-commentator. We're
howdy, folks.
Going to do a match with Brittany Bryant and Yvette Reyes on the TV table.
That's Tamara Rogers. She is with the WPBA. Previously was the interim president. I think she's still on the board. Very busy trying to keep the women's group ready for the next U.S. Open that's coming up, I believe.
Nice. This is the 10 o'clock round, 10 o'clock a.m., so it's pretty early.
10 o'clock Central Time. We know for some of you folks up on the West Coast, that means it's 8 a.m. over there.
Yeah.
We know what it's like to wake up early.
All right, Brittany's here we go. Break.
Mm-hmm.
Made the one ball. This is the Ultimate 10 Ball Championships. Quite a really awesome event here. Enjoying myself a lot. Is a race of 7. This is a double elimination format tournament. Got a whole women's tour going on to the right and the men's pro tour to the left. 25 tables. Really nice venue. Brittany's from Ontario. She shoots pretty sporty.
I think you pitched it right there. Unfortunately.
That was a strategy play by her.
She hasn't given you an easy table. Just got to come back for 5 and then set the deal with
yeah, that would make sense since we're in Texas.
Great to see like the representation. However, having worked a lot of the tournaments here, it's also amusing to see a lot of the men dress up really nicely.
Yeah.
Something you don't normally see here in the Texas heat.
Yeah, the strict dress code.
It's a very sharp tournament. It's a very well run tournament, very classy. We're here at the Frisco Convention Center next to the MC's Hotel here in Frisco, Texas, just outside of Dallas. It's a great place for you folks.
Absolutely.
Miller, I think she called for the 8.
Good shot. Well, this should be a good chance for Brittany to get the first rack of the game.
Which is good because this is rather a short race to 7. Nice to be able to win off of your break. And it is, correct me if I'm wrong, it is alternate break.
I believe so.
Oh, she self-called it. She called it. That was she was a double hit.
She takes the first game, Yvette Reyes. We're going to race to 7 here. I want y'all to go to ultimate10ball.com. Check out all the information from the event. Added a photo gallery there this morning. Got, of course, both the streams, got live scoring.
There's updated brackets on InsidePoolMag.com, correct?
Yep.
It's good to know.
Working on that, absolutely. Background there, playing his match.
Oh, that's right. We actually saw Penninger yesterday in the streaming table.
Yeah, we did. Well, we saw him for a long time. check out Yvette's 10 ball break and see what's going on there. Nice. Wow, what a great break that was.
Everything is wide open.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nothing's on a rail. She needs a good start. So who are you going to call for the Earl Strickland match versus Johnny?
You had to put me on the spot, didn't you?
Yep.
That's going to be a really tough matchup. Johnny Archer always plays strong, but
Yep.
I would think that given his recent string of successes, I think I would have to put my weight on Earl.
Yeah.
But having said that, this is just a short race to 8. Even for the men, that's a short race. So
Oh, yeah.
anything could happen.
Okay. Needs a battery.
That was a real nice shot by Brittany to make the 3 and hold shape for the 4.
Wow. Made an easy shot really hard.
Yeah. With only one other ball left on the table, and she just manages to find the one spot she doesn't need to be at. There you have it. Yvette Reyes is up 2-0 against Brittany Bryant. The main issue right now is these two past matches. Brittany's just missed some critical shots towards the end. Yvette's just taking advantage of it. Well, Brittany's doing a pretty good job with her break. She's aiming for the one ball in the top right corner,
Yeah. It's working its way up there.
leaving the cue ball kind of in that position.
Where's
So
she
far,
breaking
She's
from?
getting a shot on the two.
Where's she breaking from?
Near the center, but a little bit from our shot.
The typical
A little
10 ball break.
or so. About half time into the left.
That's the spot.
Yeah, I think personally, I think in a 10 ball break it's much harder to play the one beside.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Yeah, it
it's
won't
much
go. There's too much collisions going on.
I know a lot of people try to do that in 9 ball with a 9 ball break.
Yeah, it works in 9 ball.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit tougher table to run out on.
Mm-hmm.
I expect to see a few more safeties.
Well, she's giving her a shot.
Yeah.
Some kind of shot here on this ball, this 2-ball.
She's completely opened up the table. As long as Brittany can get to the 3-ball, she's pretty happy.
See if she can get a run going here.
She needs to. She's already down 2. Short race to 7. She's got an open rack, and she really needs to finish it.
She definitely needs to take care of business here.
That's right. opportunity to bank the 9 in. Maybe play for position or 10 at the side or 10 at the corner.
She played a smart shot there. Put the 9 down on the bottom rail. I think she got a little bit lucky that she didn't scratch.
For those of you who are wondering who the new voice is, this is the captain himself, J.R. Calvert of Inside Pool Magazine.
Morning, folks. Morning. I think it's still morning in most parts of the United States, correct?
I think so.
I'm glad to be.
Not anymore. East, over in the East Coast, it's now 12:36. So technically, it's noon time for them.
Actually, I think it's 11:36.
It's 11. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, our monitors are set on East Coast time, so yeah.
You're right. So that's here in the U.S., yes. It's still morning to everybody.
Oh, Vet's got a little bit of a tester here. This isn't an easy 2-ball out. She definitely has to finesse the 9. If she just goes ahead and spikes it in, I think the side pocket's going to come into play.
Well, I think all she needs to do is just make the ball. The cue ball's just going to naturally roll forward, and with the right speed, she's just going to get a long but straight and shot with 10 in the bottom right corner.
That's a way to play it. I can guarantee it. With this particular shot, I think I like leveling out my cue and following to the rail, and maybe even shooting the 10 in the side. I don't think she has the ability to hit the 10 on the way down.
No, she undercut that shot.
Well, this is no gimme, but I think it's a natural. I think if she just cuts the 9 in, she can float to the lower portion of the table, the upper right-hand corner of your screen where she's shooting from, and have a makeable shot on a 10.
Overcutting it on the professional side.
She hit it on the pro side, exactly. Cue ball went a little bit further up table than what she wanted, but she's definitely left Yvette a harder shot than what she went to the table with herself.
If Yvette can make this shot, give her a little turn of the head. She can do this.
Yeah. Just a little bit of rail first there. You're Brittany. You're kind of liking your odds from here. Well, and sometimes that's what you need in these early morning matches, especially, is a decent little out.
Oh, she's gonna have to use the bridge a little bit. Make the shot a little more difficult.
Well, she has to watch, because if she hits this with a flat ball, there is a scratch in the side. And anytime you start to English the ball with the bridge, you can miss the ball because the English doesn't respond the correct way as what you do when you're using your bridge hand.
Well, she hit it right. She got her side pocket. This is a critical game. She would have been down 3-0.
We're using the magic rack in this event. I haven't heard anybody really complain. Have you heard any negative response? Any negative comments?
Not overall. I think a lot of players are happy with the magic rack. They like the fact that it really makes a tight rack. versus any other traditional rack. Some of the players were saying that it was about time that apparently the Magic rack has gotten very popular around the world. So over here in America, we're just catching up. What's your opinion for Magic rack so far?
Well, it seems like it racks the balls. I haven't heard one person, speak out against it, which generally life, pull, it's all the same in one aspect. Is if you ask the winners, it's great. If you have to ask the losers, it's horrible. But here, the losers even think that it's great. So there's something to it. So anytime you get the side that just got the big L to put their thumbs up towards it, you've done something. So it sounds like it's a great product.
Well, one thing that I've noticed so far with the Magic rack and the 10-ball break, if the rack is tight, then even on a hard break, the 10-ball tends to plant in the center. It doesn't really move. It doesn't, it just stays right there. And the only time I've seen a lot of movement is if it's a loose rack. So far with the Magic rack, I've seen almost no movement on the 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's racked very consistently. Look at that again. It's right there. It only got nudged because it got kicked a little bit. But before, it was just planted straight in the middle.
It is interesting.
And it's actually, and compared to all the other racks, it's actually very inexpensive. It's just like a sheet of plastic or something. It's like $10, $15 US.
It is interesting. Well, the one thing that I got to say is our sports needed a decent rack forever.
Right, and even with all the technology, there's been several different products that have come and gone over the years. Maybe with some more technological advances, we'll see something new that's going to be even better than the Magic rack.
I always liked a few of the racks. There was one called, Dave Smith.
How does it work?
It put divots into the table, dents into the cloth rather, in strategic places there where the balls naturally use their own weight to push them together. The problem with that is if somebody moved those, then you were done. And they could do it with a wet cloth or whatever, and then you're pretty much you're toast.
Right.
But this, it seems like it locks them in place and you're set. They're not moving. It's only a break shot that'll move them out of these. It looks like it's a template with diamond holes in it.
Right.
So. Seems to work really well.
I've heard of the divot systems, but some of the players complain, and maybe with reason, that if you leave permanent dents on the table, it may affect slow rolls around that area.
Mm-hmm.
And even the Magic rack has that particular issue, that as long as that template is on there, certain kinds of rolls may get deflected because that thin sheet of plastic is just thick enough.
Right.
But in most of the tournaments, if that Magic rack can be taken off, it's usually removed after the break, so it doesn't interfere with play, and it doesn't leave any permanent marks on the table. So, the conditions are still near ideal.
Excellent. Well, Yvette just took a really educated shot there. She took a shot at actually trying to win the game, and. I know everybody's thinking, like, why would he say about winning the game? Basically, if she made that shot, she was supposed to win the game from there.
Right.
About the only thing she'd have had problems was the 4 to the 5, but she was in pretty good position. Great shot.
Where's she going to leave herself?
Well, She may just shoot this 4 past the 10 and let the cue roll right up in a line towards the 10.
Just lock it up.
Yeah, and yeah, what she's going to want to do is more than likely. Looks like she's
going for the cheese.
Going for the cheese, the blue cheese.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
There she is. And I think she's going to leave the cue down by the 6. Oh. Interesting shot.
I like the idea of what she was trying to accomplish, but she just came up a little short. She just wanted to stick that rock right behind the 6.
And I, for the life of me, I only think the reason that she did that is she was not sure that she was going to get the 4 high enough up on the first option that we discussed. You sell out here, you're leaving a bank.
Right.
Sell out her shot, or my shot, you're leaving possibly an easy cut shot with angle toward your 5. So I can see her point. Now, I believe she can only see a portion of this ball.
Well, she sees most of the ball, but she's not going to be able to do too much hitting on the left-hand side.
Well, if you're a vet, you got to look at this bank shot. It's not totally on, but if you bank decent, you're supposed to make this shot.
No, she's going for the cut. And if she hits us with just a hair of right, she'll have a shot on the 5.
Good shot. Might be too straight in and on the rail is the problem.
She's not straight, and she's got a little angle.
Yeah, she's going to have to spin it out of there.
Yep.
This is no easy shot when your cue ball's on the rail. What happens is this: when you hit this shot with the speed you want, and your cue's up on the rail, the cue ball's going to jump on you. It's either that or she has to cinch it and just accept what she gets on the 6.
But look what the 6 is. So as long as she rolls towards the top right, she's going to have natural position for the 6.
Cinched it up.
That was a nice stroke.
Well, that's what I mean. She couldn't dig it out of there. She had to pop it out of there, cinch it up.
Yeah.
You know, she couldn't. She had no real promise in hitting that with a lot of high right and having the cue ball hold the line. Problem with that is that the cue stick was automatically going to be either angled or hitting above center,
Right.
which meant death.
No, she's put herself in a really good spot. She's going to go make the 6, bring the cue ball back up table for the 7 in the side, 8 in the bottom left right corner, 10 ball.
Oh,
Watch shot.
just a little flirt. This is not a shot that she wants to shoot every day.
There's a big question mark in terms of position, whether she goes for the thin cut or she goes for a bank cross side. We have a little reminder for the from the tournament director that we are confirmed for our 12 o'clock streaming match between Johnny Archer and Earl Strickland. They're coming into this undefeated. He raced 8.
If you have any friends that want to watch that match, there's a little Facebook and Twitter button down on the bottom of our player, and it'll help you link us and send it over to your friends and share it on Facebook and Twitter. And you won't even leave the stream. Don't even worry about it.
That's right. So check us out, ultimate10ball.com. Click on the link, live stream link. There's also links on insidepoolmag.com as well.
And we went ahead and threw up a big old banner right on our site. It'll be the first thing you see when you come onto our site.
That's perfect. I've already posted up messages on my own personal Facebook page letting them know.
Yeah. We sent out a few Facebook reminders in the last day. We actually knew that we were having this match last night. So I gave him a little heads up.
Yeah. Brittany did not like that shot. She just popped up immediately after making that. After the hit is that ball.
And people will say, oh, see, she missed that because she jumped up. No, actually, she jumped up because she realized just as she hit it, that wasn't the stroke she was trying to do.
Right.
And that she knew she had missed it as she was going through the ball.
There's a whole process of the execution. And one of the hardest things to do is to commit to your shot and not do anything else.
Always was a huge advocate of muscle memory, and in doing so I would visualize the shot. I would translate it back into what it would feel like while I was shooting the shot, and then I would simply mimic the feeling. It worked phenomenal. It wasn't until I read books about it that I realized what I was doing naturally, and it's actually why I think a lot of players do jump up is in an early morning match like this, your muscles just aren't awake unless you went on a bike ride and woke yourself up, and you're used to doing a bike ride every morning.
Right, and I don't think a lot of players here brought any kind of workout equipment.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a workout facility in the hotel because this is a very excellent facility.
Right, we're here at the Embassy Suites Hotel in Frisco, Texas, adjoining the Frisco Convention Center.
Okay. And for those of you just joining us, you're watching the Ultimate 10 Ball Championships produced by Inside Pool. We're here at the Embassy Suite Hotel in Frisco, Texas. You're watching a match currently between Yvette Reyes and Brittany Bryant, with Yvette leading the match 3-1.
And in the commentator booth, that was J.R. Calvert himself, Captain Calvert.
And I'm joined here by Eugene Lee. Eugene, you do a lot of streaming with the Lone Star Billiards Tour, do you not?
Right. I work with Kim White, who is actually playing right now, trying to stay in. So I stream all of her matches. I've also been doing some of the Houston 9-Ball Open with Legends Billiard, Mindy Cohen. And of course, the most recent big venture was with the WPBA Regional Tour Championship Bogies about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was exciting. I met a lot of women. A lot of them are here.
Yeah, there's a lot of Texas represented here today.
Well, Texas is a big pool state. We are here to represent.
I guarantee it. I couldn't think of a better state to have this tournament in. There's just so many great players here.
Well, all we need now is we need just a change in the Texas law, then we can actually have casinos here, and then we could have it at a hotel casino.
What you guys need to do is dig a big ditch from the Mississippi all the way over around Dallas and make it the whole city of Dallas basically a river.
Well, I'm from Houston, so I would say let's do that, but bring it down to the Bayou City.
There you go. It's a shorter ditch.
Yeah. Although, wait, let me plug in all the people that go from Austin and San Antonio and the surrounding areas too.
You could interlock everything by a ditch and have a casino in every city.
Actually, while this match is going on, one of the things that was going on, this was back in the 80s, was there was some discussion about possibly joining Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and Austin with high-speed rail. Unfortunately, that plan kind of got killed by the local airline industries. It's competition.
Sure.
Why take a flight to a city when you can get on rail for $20? Get in, sit down, do nothing for 2-3 hours, and you're there at your destination.
I can see that.
I know this is something, for those of you guys on the East Coast, this is nothing. You have rail connecting, all the way up from, all along Washington to New York and all that. We don't have those things here. We have highways and horses.
Well, I think Brittany Bryant has actually got a gift. When Yvette hung up that 2, she pretty much left her connect the dots out. Nothing's really in trouble except for the 8, and she has a nice shot on the 7 that's out in the clear that she should be able to build a couple of different patterns that'll let her get a good position shot onto the 8.
No, she has a lot of options, and you're right. This is an open table.
This is what you want when you're down at any point. Well, you want this type of rack every day if you're ahead or behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's it seems to be that the one thing I can say about this 10-ball rack is that most of them are really they don't spread too often. But the rack, this Magic rack, has actually been letting the ball spread a little bit better.
Well, with all the balls, with the rack making all the balls touch, all that energy from the break is spreading to everything. So you're not getting the typical clusters that you would get with a loose rack. I mean, the only time you might get a cluster is just some unfortunate break where the balls spread apart and come back together.
Right.
But we haven't seen too much of that. The balls are coming apart nicely, and
well, this is the tester though her right now for Brittany. She needs to hit this home. She has a shot, but boy, it's not what she wanted. Now if she cuts this, she's more than likely going to run into the 9. And it looks like she's going to hit the 9 down onto the bottom rail and then back up to the opposite side rail.
there's something that she could do. She could actually play that, hit it softly enough to make the 8 and bump the 9 towards the corner pocket. But of course, the risk is controlling the cue ball. The 9 might be by the corner pocket, but the cue ball may not be in a position to make it.
Right.
I'm not sure which I would go for. I would. It looks like she's going to go for the safe.
I have to admit, a lot of times I will just shoot this ball and see if anything horrible happens. I feel that with one other ball on the table, I can make do. That's almost perfect. Wow, look at this shot. Now this is a bank shot. I doubt she's cutting this up in the upper right-hand corner. But she has a built-in shot where I think she can take the cue underneath the 10, still have position on the 9, and at least offer some opportunity for safety when she would possibly miss.
If she can bank the 8 and hold the cue ball kind of around the area, the cue ball's going to probably drift over slightly to the right, and she'll have a slice on the 9. Yvette can like she can run out from here. It just depends on where the cue ball goes. But that spot, she's almost got a natural bank. She might have to hit it just a little harder. But she almost doesn't have to do anything.
Nice shot. Even Brittany's shaking her head and saying, wow.
Well, Brittany's a young talent, but she obviously has a love of the game and has a lot of respect for the game and for players who play well. There was that shot a few games ago where she made a ball in the side pocket, but it was so close that she actually double hit it, and she called herself on it. The ref didn't see it. So Brittany, and to all of you Brittany Bryant fans out there, she is a class act.
Oh, she surely is. She's a nice girl.
And she's a young talent too.
Yeah. Well, we just recently featured her as a member of the BEF in our magazine. We spotlighted her as one of the members, and you know, her accolades speak for themselves. World champion, junior world champion, that is, national champion. She's out there playing with the big ladies, big girls. By the time she was 16, I believe, is when she started playing in those events.
Do you remember what issue that was where you had her featured? Or was that a special?
That would have been, I think, the January issue, and I believe that she is not going to like this.
No, my gosh.
Well, you're going to get a gift every now and then. You might as well take it. I'd really feel embarrassed if I missed this shot, but, I think it's happened, before.
It's the nerves. But not this time.
Turn the sound.
stats. Reyes 619, Bryant 745. Texas. Get ready for our Earl Strickland Johnny Archer match here next. Make sure you go to ultimate10ball.com and check out the online live scoring, every table, real-time scoring. Check out the photo galleries. Check out the video links to both the streams here. Thank Eugene Lee for helping me all weekend. Thanks a lot, Eugene.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Makes my life a lot easier.
You were already looking tired and ragged, and that was Thursday.
Yeah. Probably tell I'm not as animated right now. We'll get going though. We'll get going. As the matches progress here, we'll get more into it. I think we uploaded the Darren Appleton match onto our YouTube channel, so people can probably check that out on YouTube. Search for Ultimate 10 Ball Championships. Should see that match pop up on our Inside Full Mag channel.
Left Brittany a fairly open table. As long as she can capitalize on this, she can bring the score up and tie it up 3-3. Looks like our next round of matches, people are flooding in, getting warmed up. Is that Ronnie the
Rocket Man, Rodney Morris, has stepped into the building. One of my favorite shooters, man. He's got an amazing game.
He does.
He just rolls the ball around. Makes it look, he looks like he's hitting it hard, and it just softly rolls around and just keeps on going and going and going. amazing.
And he's also a fast shooter. He
Yeah.
knows what he needs to do and does it.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of time on the table.
That's right.
You blink, you might miss a rack or two.
Oh, yeah, I've played Rodney before. I looked away and he ran 3 racks on me.
I'm surprised he doesn't play more speed. See how he does against like Luke Salpis.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd do great.
That was a really, really smart shot by Brittany. Get around the traffic.
Okay. Heard Brittany Bryant's wearing ballerina shoes. And another one of the female players was doing that last round. So wonder if there's something to that.
I would predict it's called comfort.
Yeah. Well, it grounds you out more, you know. Get you into the grounds. It's all about the grounds. Grounding yourself out. All right, Brittany takes another rack. It's 3-3. And looks like she's tightening up the game here.
But anything could still go right now. Neither player has been able to really break a run.
Yep, that's just where they're at.
So it's just been back and forth. It's still anybody's game. And the players they're taking a little time out. So we're gonna have a little break, and we'll be back, folks. Alright folks, while we're having a little break, just wanted to mention the statistics from ProRule.com. That Reyes is batting a .667, Brittany Bryant, .736. This is the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship here in Frisco, Texas. Joined over here in the booth by Will. And this is Eugene from Houston, Texas. And a few minutes folks just to get their title. All right, we are back for the 7th game in this Race to 7 match between Brittany Bryant and Yvette Reyes. We are at the Ultimate 10-Ball Championship here in Frisco, Texas. This is Eugene Lee commentating. Jared Calvert, they're having a quick little meeting on the side. Well, Yvette's left herself a long shot on the 3. The 4-ball may be a problem, though. And it looks like she's opted to play the 3 in the side, possibly off the 5 or the 7, maybe both.
Possibly.
And if the 4 doesn't pass, she's also playing for the 4-6 combination as well. It's a lot of stuff going on at one shot. No, I think she's playing for the corner.
Oh, yeah? Looks good. Yeah, you guys can put this on your TVs too and let us know how it looks on the big TVs, big screen TVs. Hopefully the HD looks good. Hopefully everything's looking good out there in the stream for everybody. Okay, Pool 1 says it looks fantastic on my 47-inch LCD, thanks. Looks great on my TV, says Lackey Yums. Timberly says she's got it on her TV and she loves it. That's good, Timberly. Always glad to see you out there. Alright, so here we go.
Yvette has taken a difficult rat and made it very ugly.
Q-Chick asks, how do you get it on your TV? Now that, I'm not sure about that. TV out on your video card, says Jameson.
Oh, she's moved the furniture.
Timberly says she just got a new TV and it has PC hookups on it. Nice.
Yvette's just going to lock her up. Oh, no,
No, she's going to give her a shot, and that's not a good thing, and that falls off the rail, so there's a good chance it's going right in the hole.
I was surprised. I knew she wanted to lock up that cue ball right on the 10, but it drifted further off than she expected.
Hopefully the stream's pretty smooth out there. Audio sounds good and all that. Okay, our score is 4-3 in favor of Yvette Reyes. Not a good time to give her ball in hand.
Well, Yvette is looking at different options of breaking out the 6.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny little shot on the 6 ball, unless you get on the left-hand side of the ball.
Which she might do.
I mean, that's what I would do. I'd roll it into that side rail there to the left and just pop it out. Now, she's going all crazy here. I don't know what this is all about.
I think her mind wanted to do one thing and her arm did something else.
Yep.
She went way off course.
She sure did.
Makes me think that she was actually trying to hit as much of the 5 as possible, just like draw it into the 6 directly. Second scratch she's had. Aside from getting from the 8 to the 9, Brittany should be out from here.
Definitely. Give herself a nice little shot on the 10 ball here.
Yep. A little long, but not too difficult at all. And looks like we got Alex Pagulayan in the house.
All right.
He's right there standing by table 11.
Yeah, I saw him about 6 o'clock in the morning come in here with me. He was right. He was practicing then. So we're at a tie ball game, 4-4.
Mm-hmm. So, Alvin, what are the
Yep.
odds? Hill?
It's hard to tell. They got to get through these racks first. We got to plow through these racks, man. Get it done. Okay, we have our ProPool.com stats update. Reyes is shooting 643. Brittany Bryan is shooting 738. The race is 4-4.
Well, Yvette's played a pretty good push out. She's given herself a kick, which Brittany has more than gladly given her. And if you guys didn't hear that, the referee just announced 10 seconds. So this match is officially now on a clock.
Yeah, they have to.
It's running a little long. And you'll see from one of our other camera angles, you'll see Monica Webb practicing on the other streaming table.
Yeah, they're getting ready for the next match, which is going to be Archer versus Strickland on our table. What do you think about that?
Yep.
That should be awesome, man. Awesome. Race to 8. I love it. I love a short race.
How strong is that?
Dude, I love a short race. Way better. I prefer a race to 5 on these video matches. I love a race to 5.
These two powerhouses,
Man,
you don't know what's going to happen.
I know, but it just takes. Yeah, a race to 7 is ideal, really. Race to 7 goes fast.
Well, I guess one question to ask is before we see him is, what will Earl wear?
He's going to wear his horizontally striped blue shirt with his gold U.S. Open vest over top of it. What do you guys think out there? Jameson says, and some gloves. I guarantee he's going to have his body armor on.
Yeah. Back in the days when he was wearing all those so much more padding, looked like he was going to war or
Yep.
football practice.
I want him to come out with a full suit of body armor.
Well, you do know that Texas is the home to the Texas Renaissance Festival.
Hey, we
he
should get him a suit.
He wouldn't be too. He could fit right in. Except that, well, except for most people in those kinds of who play in the medieval days. Pool didn't exist back then, so that might be a problem.
Yeah. Jameson says there is a table that is from 1560 that is the oldest on Earth.
Wow, and some of the the 10 o'clock matches finished. Kim White is just survived her match. She is on the one-loss side. And I think one of the 12 o'clock matches is going to have Vivian Villarreal.
The Texas Tornado?
That's her. Whistle and all. She still whistles.
She has a whistle?
She does. A lot of players notice that when she gets nervous on certain shots, she starts whistling. She goes,
Nice.
part of her thing.
Brittany's on a 10-second shot clock here.
Brittany's just gotta get down, commit, and fire. No time to think.
After that slight distraction, we're back. A little bit of a distraction going on.
Brittany took that last rack, correct?
It's kind of hard keeping track of everything, isn't it?
Right.
You can't look away for 1 second.
We're watching the stream, but we're also trying to watch the other matches going on in the rest of the room.
All the controls in the control booth.
There's Torsten Holman sitting by table 7 or table 8.
Stat update is Brittany Bryant's at 771,
Right.
and Reyes is 633, and Brittany's 5.
Brittany's up.
Yvette is 4.
And, well, if the ref is putting them on the clock, he's going to have to rack faster.
Yeah, let's get how fast is he working? I'm not sure if she can see this one or not. I think she can only see a little piece of it.
Well, they're on the clock now, and everybody's playing a little bit more nervous.
See how Yvette shoots under pressure here.
I would have shot that one in the corner, bump the cue ball into the 9 for the 2. But that's in the past.
It's in the past, man. Eugene. Quite an interesting character you are.
That's what all my friends say. All right, Brittany's got to really settle in.
Hey, Lethal Weapons out there. Good to see you, my friend.
Brittany's way out of line, and
she's shaking her head, that's for sure.
She's going to play safe, or is she going aggressive?
Nice shot. Nice. Very nice.
And nice job. She's going to get on the hill.
She's on the hill. JR. Now we got our sound back.
She's left herself a little tough, but she's gonna make this.
There it is, Schloop. Hill 4. At the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship. Good friend Badi Nazat is the promoter. See, one of my friends is out there listening. Angel, how you doing, Angel?
Oh,
I don't give many shout-outs, but I'll give one to Angel.
where's she at?
I think she's in Chicago.
Hmm.
She's a pool video girl. She's making a documentary film.
Oh, well, when you said Angel, I thought you meant Angel Paglia, who's also here.
No, she's standing right over there. Suzanne78 says, I want a shout out. Well, there you go. Got to take care of our loyal chat people.
What's up, chat people? Hello, Suzanne. Folks, just a reminder, our 12 o'clock match at noon is still going on. There's not going to be a change. It will be Johnny Archer versus Earl Strickland at noon here at Inside Pool, live at the Ultimate 10 Ball Championship in Frisco, Texas. Don't miss it.
They're asking who's talking here. That would be Eugene Lee and myself. I'm Alvin with Inside Pool.
And of course, standing beside us, doing some
Mastermind.
camera work is the captain himself, J.R. Calvert.
Yep, the captain. Captain of the ship, the Inside Pool ship.
Skipper.
Baby Plays is saying that the other stream is off the air. Yeah, that's Big Truck Stream. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Johnny Archer has entered the room.
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's, I think he's going to hit some balls with Monica Webb.
You said your stream's off the air. Yeah. Okay. What do you need? Sure. Here you go. Absolutely. Forget about it. That Big Truck over there doing his stream. Want to thank him for all his help this weekend too.
Oh, looks like his matchup on the other streaming table is going to be between Monica Webb and Quickfire, Kelly Fisher.
That'll be awesome.
So let's see, who else is in the house? We have Angel Paglia coming in, Liz Cole, Vivian Villarreal, Lena Jorvik, Julie Kelly.
All right, now Brittany's on the hill here.
Missed the tough combination. But
Probably
didn't
one of
leave
the
you that with
suitcases.
much. If this is going to be a safety battle, they're going to have to battle it quickly.
Jeff Pool Junkie says hi. To JR and myself. How are you doing there? Yep, Earl and Johnny are both here. Earl and Johnny are both in the room.
Where's Earl at?
He's standing right next to you, man.
Oh, there he is. All right, all right. Looking very dapper.
Yep, Archer versus Strickland next up, my friends. As soon as Brittany clears this rack out, which I bet she's going to do, I'm guessing she is more than likely anxious to get this match done with.
Once again, guys, for referee, please report to the tournament desk and next year for the matches please start. Thank you.
Ray took him.
Brittany's played some really good position shots those last few shots, and she's gonna. I predict she's gonna run out.
Yep, Strickland versus Archer. That's going to be super awesome. He's got his
that his
90-inch cue.
javelin?
Yeah, he's got his 90-inch cue.
Oh my God, that cue is almost as tall as Strickland
It's
is.
taller than
It's
him.
amazing.
Actually. That's crazy. Why use a bridge?
If I had if I had a cue long enough, I wouldn't use a bridge either.
Yep, that's a Galassi cue too.
Right? He's Mike Galassi's made that custom. It's now available on its website. Mike Galassi's website, the MGLD. It's like 64 inches
Yep, baby
with
pro
an
shop.
optional extender.
Nice. Must be the Earl Strickland model.
It is. It's the one. It's basically the one that he made for Earl,
Nice.
with a specific taper and a balance.
Of course.
A lot of All right, Yvette's left Brittany with a long shot on the 6. But as long as she can avoid getting hooked by the 8 and 9, she should be fine. Oh, and she just missed that. All right, folks, congratulations to Brittany Bryant. She wins 7-4 over Yvette Reyes, and that concludes our 10 o'clock match. Right now, we're going to take a quick little break as we do some camera adjustments, and we will have our next matchup very, very shortly between Earl Strickland and Johnny Archer. Stay tuned, folks.